So this is my application. It is Smart FG. So where I'll not talk about a lot of things over here. I'll just go into demonstration over here. Let's go signing as admin. So just be looking over here. So you can see when I log in as an admin, you see dashboard, manufacturing orders, work orders, bill of material, work center, product, stock ledger, quality, and reports. Okay. Now I will log out. Now I'll show you in operator. So in operator, you can see only dashboard and the work orders is showing. And if I go to same thing to another role like manager, you can see lot more is shown, but some parts have been uninstalled. So this is known as the role-based access control. And I'll go back to admin. As admin, I got every operations access. And in dashboard, you can see you'll get to know the details. That is 156. And like this is it would be like a dashboard means it would be showing day to day, weekend, weekly production versus planned targets, how much they have reached, etc. Like so, weekly production was 42 and planned target was 45. So 93% they have reached, and sometimes they it even goes more than 100% because there would be like planned targets 38, but weekly production goes more and you do get alert systems over here, like a low stack alert whenever the stocks are being going wrong. Now, this stock is not like a stock market thing. This is about the manufacturing orders. So take an example. There is something like order things over here, like wooden table, office chair, desk lamp, bookshelf, etc. Whenever the stocks in the what do you call warehouse is going very low, you get to notified over in alerts so that you can take detailed action on those things. And even if the production is being delayed and if it is being delayed to reach to warehouse, you do get notified over here. And the other things are these are recent orders. So it shows like a wooden table, which is like 50 units per order, in which 75% have been reached. And the due date is something like 125, 25 1 2024. Okay. And so you can see this 15 units has not been delivered. Like progress is only 10%. So it is marked as delayed. And which is completed for 100% would be as completed. Hmm. So again, when you come to manufacture orders, you can see like MO stand for manufacture order. So it's MO number, something like these numbers and quantities. These are already present one and these are required things. Okay. 45 out of 50. 50 is required, 45 are already done. Status is something like in progress as it is not reached out. So you can take actions over here like yeah. So when you go to uh, what do you call and so like when you go for work orders, you can see that two is pending and even one is uh, wait. Let me switch it to dark mode. We can see better. So there is like two orders pending, one in progress, one is paused, and one is completed. So it is something like you can pause over here, or you get something like the work order is paused. And when you put on resume, we can get it to resume. And if you press on complete, the work is shown complete. It is basically something like if an inventory management person is having this dashboard, particularly work orders would be for an inventory person. So this inventory person is going to look after something like if the work has been already started, if presses on work, the work is started. And due to some reason like due to power cuts or due to some other reason like out of stocks, is going to pause it for some days. And when the stocks have been reached onto the warehouse, again, he put it to resume. And when the thing is done, it presses on complete so that an admin person or an like a company owner can get to know through dashboard, like what are the data is being changed. Okay? And so when it goes to bill of materials, so you get to know the bill of materials like so for wooden table, it's like a dollar 117 for four components, and for a office chair for five components is 127. You get detailed components what being used, like when you press on over here, see like wooden leg, tabletop, wood screws, and wood glue. So how it is like 117 thing is shown over here. Yeah. And even when I press on like here for like right. I pressed on desk lamp over here. You get lamp base, adjustable lamp, LED bulb, and power cord. So it is like a dollar 63 over here. So it's like it is a total bill of how the data is being, how much like we can't say a person like the bill is $63. We have to explain it. What part has it costed, how much and that is bill of materials. So we come for work centers. You can see we have like a total of six work centers in which five are active centers and one is inactive. And we have got 68% average utilization and 94% of average efficiency. So you can see over here assembly line one, two, and assembly line one. So when you press on view details, yeah, there is something like technical glitch. It's not able to load onto those things. So we can go on to assembly line one where we can see it's active, 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 and the utilization is 65%. Where whenever the utilization goes above 80%, it's marked as red. So we can check to those things that the resources on those assembly line is in those booth are being rapidly used up. We have to fill those things over there. And in paint booth 2, we can see resource utilization is 0 and it's inactive. So only five active centers over here. And when I go to products, you can see over here uh, when it comes to filtering over here, like I can filter through furniture and raw materials and hardware and electronics. So these are the details over here. So let me put it back to all categories so that I can give an overview for your project. So it's like wooden, so like wooden table furniture and its finished goods. And these wooden legs are raw materials. These are taken and is being added to wooden tables. Okay. So when it goes something like, so when you press on delete, it going to ask, are you sure you want to delete this product? When I press on delete, yeah, the thing gets deleted. And even it's being updated over here. So it was total 6 and being updated to 5. So this was products. Now let's go for stock ledger, where you'll get to know the whole details of the stocks which have been added to our warehouse, like food and leg, which are like normal, as it is for we have ordered like 60 pieces, and tabletop we have ordered like we have available is 20 pieces, screws are 500 pieces, and office chairs are 3 pieces, and it's going on very low. We have to look onto it and we have to restock those things for future allocation to um, like work centers. Okay. And these are the transaction history, like data over here, like the user John Doe and the system. Okay, James Smith, everyone. This is like a type. This is wooden in a wooden leg which has come inside to our, and this wooden leg has gone outside to someone. There may be a person who is asking the stocks from us, so we do provide them. So when it is like out, it is being sent to them, and when it is in, it is came from outside. Okay, and reserved is for whenever we are building for something like a new thing to come out of the market, we do put it on a reserved things. Okay, and when it comes to quality control, yeah, we have got like two things have been passed and one is failed and one is being pending. So pass rate is something like 67 percentage. and inspection time of average is something like 2.5 hours. And you do get of like the reset inspection details. Like the office chair was failed due to like chair height adjustment mechanism was not working properly. So we do check our products before sending on to work centers and work orders. And this is the report over here. You do can have a export PDF option, export Excel option. So last 30 days, last 7 days, and even you can do choose for current year. Okay. And this is for like the total orders are 156 and the being completed are 142 and in progress are something like 14. Yeah. And we do have got like 4.2 days average cycle time and 87.3 percentage of efficiency and 12.5 units or day throughput. Okay. And this is like a weekly production summary where it is active configuration, okay, and a monthly inventory report and quality metrics dashboard. Okay, so the PDF is generated successfully and it would be mailed to us at a later time. And if you do press on Excel, you get something like Excel report generated successfully, which will be mailed after 2 hours to your mail, the person mail. And when you go for like notifications over here, we do have some technical glitches, and this is logout thing. And when it goes to inventory, yeah, this is inventory. The person of inventory maintenance has got manufacturing order details, products, and stock purchase. Yeah, I guess this was our project. Thank you. Thank you, the even Udo team, for do supporting us with their handful guidance for us building in this. Thank you, Udo team. So yeah, like I do explain the front end part. Now I do go with the back end part, which is mainly we are going with PostgreSQL. And in PostgreSQL, I do go you show how I do created tables and what are the databases I do have, etc. etc. Okay. So the things are like in PostgreSQL, when you press on like /n, you do get what are the current databases present. Like I do have manufacturing DB, Postgres, and template 0, template 1. I'm going with manufacturing DB. Okay. So when you put on like /c manufacturing DB, you get you do get selected for that database. And when you put on like /dt, you get all the list of all the tables present inside that database. So I do have like alerts, audit logs, boom, feature mo. MO means manufacturing orders, feature stocks, and inventory snapshots, manufacturing orders, OTP verification. This is basically when you are logging, if you like forgot password and when you press on forgot password, you need to get a OTP for verification. For that, we are using the JWT, which is going to send a OTP for you. Okay, and when you put that OTP, you do get option for changing your password and prediction logs, prediction products, roles, stock alerts, stock ledger, reservation, user settings, user work centers, work orders. All those are tables. And when I do query like select star from users, you can see, just a minute, let me make it a bit small so that I do can explain in a better way. So these are the user IDs and these are the usernames and these are the email and the password is something like it's not the password is in a such a manner, but the password is added in a normal English characters, but it is being converted into alphanumeric, that is called hashing. And with the person role, you do can check person role and role ID is being role ID is being mapped with roles table with the help of foreign key to role ID. So role ID do has a foreign key which is mapped to a roles table. and this role is being taken as an input from the law creation, like that is a sign up page. Okay, and you can see when was the account due created and last login details. So this is a select star from work center. So we do have a work centers like assembly line one machine, etc. And about work orders, we do have a WO0110, which is for painting and assigned ID one, status planned, created and updated at. And when it comes to products, it's like wooden table, office chairs, desk, leg, top, screws, varnish, etc. So, like when it comes to like querying, I do can query all the tables, but that's something like a lot of pressurizing thing. As I gone on detail with front end, I guess going on deep with back end is not necessary. As like a back end is do connected with the front end, that would be something like redundance over here. Uh, Being explaining things repeatedly don't do explain my project, but yeah, I say uh, I do explain the front end in a better way, and yeah, I do say that.